Phil here with another case study looking at one of my successful collaborations. It's something that, as Mike said, is one of the best ways to grow your own YouTube channel. And one of the main reasons is because you can work with someone who might have their own audience and they can send people to your channel. So what I did here was a collaboration with another video creator, Caleb Wojcik. And I knew he already had his own website, he had a podcast, and he had a YouTube channel that I personally followed myself. So I reached out to him once and asked if he wanted to do a collaboration. And what we did was we exchanged sort of videos for each other's channel. So we did a 3-part series on audio recording tips for video production, and here's one of those videos, and you can see that it has over 100,000 views. One of my more popular videos. Again, it's an evergreen topic, so that's good. And we also have a couple other videos here: shotgun microphones and how to record great audio. 2 more evergreen style videos. On his channel, I created an After Effects motion graphics sort of mini series of videos as well. And I know from his channel that these are some very popular channels or popular videos of his. So here you see the video that I created for his channel. This is the first video in the series, Introduction to After Effects. And just in terms of best practices on collaborating, not only do you want to post the videos, but you want to try to create some sort of engagement. So I think it's fair to say that what you should do is link to the person's channel or their other social media pages or websites. So we've done that in our description, as you can see here. And also, when you do post, or when someone posts a video of you on their channel, you want to make sure to comment on that video. So here you can see, if I scroll down, Caleb posted a comment on this video, just asking or requesting any questions if people had them. And then I did the same on the After Effects videos that we posted on his channel here. And so this is a great way just so people know who you are, you're introduced to their audience. And not only should you do this via, the description and comments, but within the video itself, you should also mention who it is, talk about where you can find out more information, link, and how to get to their channel, prompt them to subscribe to your collaborator's channel as well. That's what YouTube is all about. It's all about creating that community and enjoying the community of YouTubers that are out there. And it's kind of a win-win situation. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, you don't have to only collaborate with YouTubers who have massive audiences. This is one thing I always talk about when people ask about this. Try collaborating with people who are just getting started out, or you see that are starting a trajectory of growth, because you never know if they're going to be the next big YouTube star. And if you have a video, or if they have a video with you in their channel and they start to grow, people are going to see that as they grow. Of course, it's nice to collaborate with people with bigger audiences, and that's going to have an initial better increase in your subscribers and people finding out about you, but it's still worth doing it to smaller YouTubers as well. All right, I'm going to end this video now so you don't have to look at my silly face here anymore, but my challenge to you right now is to go out and plan a collaboration. You can find YouTubers' email addresses by going to their channel. We saw how we set this up in our own videos or for our own channel earlier, but if you go to the About section for any YouTuber, if they've set it up properly, you can click View Email Address under their details and contact them that way. Or you might have to do a little bit more work and search them on Google, find out that their website or contact information on social media or something like that. Awesome. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in another lesson.